In a serene village nestled between lush green hills and flowing rivers, there lived an elderly monk named Master Jiro. Known for his wisdom and tranquil presence, he had guided many souls on their journey to inner peace and strength. His teachings were deeply rooted in Zen Buddhism, emphasizing mindfulness, resilience, and emotional strength. One day, a young man named Kenji arrived at the village, seeking Master Jiro's guidance. Kenji was troubled and burdened by the trials of life. His heart was heavy with sorrow, and his mind was clouded with confusion. He had lost his parents at a young age, struggled with his studies, and was constantly haunted by feelings of inadequacy. Kenji approached the monastery where Master Jiro resided. The monastery was a simple yet beautiful structure, surrounded by blooming cherry blossoms and the gentle hum of nature. As Kenji entered, he saw Master Jiro meditating under a large, ancient tree. "Master Jiro," Kenji began, bowing respectfully, "I have traveled far to seek your wisdom. My heart and mind are in turmoil. How can I become strong, both mentally and emotionally?" Master Jiro opened his eyes slowly, a serene smile spreading across his face. "Welcome, Kenji. Strength of mind and heart is a journey, not a destination. Sit with me, and I will share with you a story that may help you understand." Kenji sat down beside Master Jiro, eager to hear his words. "Many years ago," Master Jiro began, "there was a young monk named Hiroshi. Like you, Hiroshi was plagued by doubts and insecurities. He often felt overwhelmed by the weight of his emotions and the challenges he faced. Hiroshi was diligent in his studies and meditations, yet he could not shake off the feelings of inadequacy that gnawed at his soul. One day, in desperation, he approached his master, an old and wise monk named Master Kiyoshi. "Master," Hiroshi said, his voice trembling, "I strive to be strong, but I am constantly besieged by fears and doubts. How can I achieve the strength of mind and heart that you possess?" Master Kiyoshi looked at Hiroshi with kind eyes and said, "Come with me, Hiroshi. I will show you the path to strength." They walked together to a nearby river, its waters flowing gently yet persistently. Master Kiyoshi picked up a large, smooth stone and handed it to Hiroshi. "Hold this stone and walk into the river," Master Kiyoshi instructed. Hiroshi obeyed, wading into the cool waters with the stone in his hands. The current pushed against him, but he managed to stand firm. "Now throw the stone into the river," said Master Kiyoshi. Hiroshi hesitated for a moment, then hurled the stone into the water. It sank quickly, disappearing into the depths. "Do you see, Hiroshi? The stone represents your fears and doubts. When you hold on to them, they weigh you down, making it difficult to move forward. But when you let them go, they sink and dissolve into the river of life." Hiroshi nodded, understanding the metaphor, but his heart was still heavy. "Master, it is easy to let go of a stone, but how do I let go of my fears and doubts?" Master Kiyoshi smiled and led Hiroshi back to the monastery. "Come, there is more to learn." Over the next few weeks, Master Kiyoshi guided Hiroshi through a series of practices and teachings that would help him cultivate mental and emotional strength. These teachings were not just lessons, but a way of life. Lesson 1. Embrace impermanence. One day, Master Kiyoshi took Hiroshi to a garden filled with beautiful flowers. As they walked, Kiyoshi pointed to a withering flower and said, "Do you see this flower, Hiroshi? It was once vibrant and full of life, but now it fades. Everything in life is impermanent. Our joys and sorrows, our successes and failures, they all come and go like the seasons." Hiroshi watched the flower, understanding that clinging to any state of being, whether good or bad, was futile. Accepting the transient nature of life was the first step in freeing himself from the burden of his emotions. Master Kiyoshi continued, "Just as the flower's life cycle is part of nature's rhythm, so too are the events in our lives. By embracing impermanence, you can learn to appreciate the present moment fully and let go of the anxiety of holding on to what must inevitably change." This realization helped Hiroshi begin to see his own challenges in a new light, recognizing them as temporary and transformative experiences. Lesson 2. Mindful breathing. Kiyoshi taught Hiroshi the practice of mindful breathing. "Sit with me, Hiroshi. Close your eyes and focus on your breath. Inhale deeply, feeling the air fill your lungs. Exhale slowly, releasing all tension. As Hiroshi practiced mindful breathing, he noticed his mind becoming calmer. The simple act of focusing on his breath helped him center himself, allowing him to observe his thoughts and emotions without being overwhelmed by them. He began to feel more grounded and present, gaining a sense of control over his mental and emotional state. Master Kiyoshi encouraged Hiroshi to integrate mindful breathing into his daily routine. Whenever you feel stressed or anxious, take a moment to focus on your breath, he advised. This practice will help you find inner peace and clarity, no matter the chaos around you. With consistent practice, Hiroshi discovered that mindful breathing became a sanctuary, a place where he could retreat to find calmness and strength whenever life became overwhelming. Lesson 3. Compassion for oneself. One evening, Master Kiyoshi found Hiroshi sitting alone, looking distressed. "What troubles you, Hiroshi?" he asked. "I feel like a failure, Master. No matter how hard I try, I cannot rid myself of my doubts and fears," Hiroshi confessed. Master Kiyoshi placed a hand on Hiroshi's shoulder. "Do not be harsh on yourself, my student. We are all human, and it is natural to have fears and doubts. What matters is how we respond to them. Show yourself the same compassion you would show to a friend in need." Hiroshi realized that he had been his own harshest critic. By practicing self-compassion, he began to treat himself with kindness and understanding, which in turn strengthened his resolve. Master Kiyoshi guided him through meditative practices that focused on self-acceptance, teaching Hiroshi to embrace his imperfections as part of his unique journey. Master Kiyoshi also introduced Hiroshi to the concept of metta, or loving-kindness meditation. "Close your eyes and imagine yourself as a young child," he instructed. "Send love and kindness to that child. Then extend that compassion to your present self, acknowledging your efforts and struggles." As Hiroshi practiced metta meditation, he felt a profound shift within him. The gentle act of sending love to himself allowed him to cultivate a deep sense of inner peace and resilience, making him more forgiving and patient with his own journey towards strength. Lesson 4. The power of silence. Master Kiyoshi often took Hiroshi to a quiet spot in the mountains where they would sit in silence, listening to the sounds of nature. "Silence is a powerful teacher," Kiyoshi would say. "In silence, we can hear the whispers of our soul and the wisdom of the universe." Hiroshi initially found the silence uncomfortable, his mind filled with incessant chatter and worries. Over time, however, Hiroshi began to embrace the silence. He noticed that as he sat quietly, his thoughts would eventually settle like dust in still air. In the absence of external noise, he could hear his inner voice more clearly and connect with his true self. This clarity allowed him to gain insights into his emotions and understand his fears and doubts better. Master Kiyoshi encouraged Hiroshi to incorporate moments of silence into his daily life. "In our modern world, we are constantly bombarded with information and distractions," he said. "Taking time for silence each day helps to recharge your mind and spirit." Hiroshi started practicing silent meditation regularly, finding that these moments of tranquility helped him face life's challenges with a calmer, more focused mind. The power of silence became a vital part of his journey to mental and emotional strength, providing him with a sanctuary of peace and introspection. Lesson 5. Facing fears. One day, Master Kiyoshi led Hiroshi to a cliff overlooking a deep valley. "Stand at the edge and look down," he instructed. Hiroshi's heart pounded as he peered over the edge, fear gripping him. "Master, I am afraid," he admitted. Master Kiyoshi nodded. "It is natural to feel fear, but strength comes from facing it. Do not let your fears control you. Acknowledge them, then take a step forward." Hiroshi stood at the edge for a long time, his fear gradually transforming into a sense of determination. He realized that by facing his fears, he could diminish their power over him. Master Kiyoshi guided Hiroshi through various exercises to confront his fears directly, challenging his limits and building his confidence. Master Kiyoshi also emphasized the importance of reflecting on past successes. "Remember the times when you have faced challenges and overcome them," he said. "These memories are powerful reminders of your capability." Hiroshi began to keep a journal where he recorded his achievements, no matter how small. This practice not only boosted his confidence, but also provided a source of encouragement whenever he felt overwhelmed by fear. Lesson 6. Gratitude. Kiyoshi encouraged Hiroshi to keep a journal of gratitude. Every evening, write down 3 things you are grateful for, he advised. At first, Hiroshi found it challenging to think of things to be grateful for, but over time he began to notice the small blessings in his life. The warmth of the sun, the kindness of a friend, the beauty of a blooming flower. Each entry in his journal helped him cultivate a positive outlook. As Hiroshi continued this practice, he discovered that gratitude had a transformative effect on his mindset. Instead of focusing on what was lacking or what went wrong, he began to appreciate the abundance and goodness around him. This shift in perspective brought him a sense of contentment and joy that he had not experienced before. Even on difficult days, finding something to be grateful for helped him maintain emotional balance and resilience. Master Kiyoshi explained, "Gratitude opens the heart and mind to the present moment, fostering a deeper connection with life." Hiroshi found that expressing gratitude not only improved his own well-being, but also strengthened his relationships with others. He started to share his appreciation more openly, which brought warmth and positivity to his interactions. The practice of gratitude became a cornerstone of Hiroshi's journey, helping him build a foundation of mental and emotional strength. Lesson 7. Letting go of the past. One morning, Master Kiyoshi took Hiroshi to a flowing river and handed him a small boat made of paper. "Write your past regrets and sorrows on this boat," he instructed. Hiroshi wrote down his painful memories and regrets, then placed the paper boat in the river. As he watched it float away, he felt a sense of release. "The past is like this boat," Master Kiyoshi said. "Let it drift away, so you can move forward with a lighter heart." Hiroshi realized that holding on to past regrets and sorrows was like carrying a heavy burden. By letting go, he could free himself from the weight that held him back. Master Kiyoshi also taught Hiroshi meditation techniques to help him release these negative emotions. Through these practices, Hiroshi learned to acknowledge his past without letting it define him. In addition, Master Kiyoshi encouraged Hiroshi to practice forgiveness, both for himself and others. "Forgiveness does not mean forgetting or excusing harmful behavior," he explained. "It means letting go of the anger and resentment that chain you to the past." Hiroshi found that forgiving himself for his mistakes allowed him to move forward with a clearer, more open heart. By letting go of the past, Hiroshi made space for new opportunities and a more hopeful future. Lesson 8. Embracing the present. Kiyoshi taught Hiroshi the importance of living in the present moment. "The present is all we truly have," he said. "By fully engaging with the here and now, we can find peace and strength." Hiroshi began to practice mindfulness in his daily activities, whether he was eating, walking, or working. This helped him stay grounded and focused, reducing his anxieties about the past and future. Hiroshi found that when he paid attention to the present moment, he could experience life's simple pleasures more deeply. The taste of his food became richer, the colors of the flowers more vibrant, and his interactions with others more meaningful. This practice of mindfulness allowed him to savor each moment, fostering a deep sense of gratitude and joy. Master Kiyoshi also emphasized the importance of mindful reflection at the end of each day. "Take a few moments to review your day," he advised. "Acknowledge the moments you were fully present and the times your mind wandered." By reflecting on his experiences, Hiroshi could identify patterns and make conscious efforts to bring his focus back to the present. This continuous practice of embracing the present moment helped Hiroshi cultivate inner peace and resilience, making him stronger mentally and emotionally. Lesson 9. The strength of community. Master Kiyoshi emphasized the importance of community and connection. "We are not meant to journey alone," he said. "Seek support from those around you and offer your support in return." Hiroshi started to open up to his fellow monks, sharing his struggles and listening to theirs. He found comfort in their shared experiences and realized that together, they were stronger. Hiroshi discovered that being part of a supportive community provided him with different perspectives and solutions to his problems. The encouragement and wisdom of his peers gave him strength during difficult times. This mutual support system helped Hiroshi feel less isolated and more understood. Additionally, Master Kiyoshi encouraged Hiroshi to actively contribute to the community. By helping others, you also help yourself, he explained. Hiroshi began to volunteer his time and skills to assist his fellow monks. This act of giving not only strengthened his bonds with others, but also gave him a sense of purpose and fulfillment. Lesson 10. The Inner Light. One evening, Master Kiyoshi took Hiroshi to a secluded spot where they lit a lantern. This light represents your inner strength, Kiyoshi explained. No matter how dark the world around you may seem, this light will guide you. Hiroshi stared at the flickering flame, feeling a deep sense of calm. He understood that true strength came from within, from the unwavering light of his spirit. Master Kiyoshi encouraged Hiroshi to nurture this inner light through meditation and self-reflection. Spend time each day connecting with your inner self, he advised. This practice will help you remain grounded and resilient, even in the face of adversity. Hiroshi found that these moments of introspection allowed him to tap into a wellspring of inner peace and strength. Additionally, Master Kiyoshi reminded Hiroshi that this inner light could also illuminate the path for others. When you let your light shine, you inspire others to find their own strength, he said. Through this process, he realized that his inner light not only guided him, but also became a beacon of hope and strength for those around him. Conclusion: the journey of strength. As Master Jiro finished the story, Kenji felt a profound sense of understanding. The lessons that Hiroshi had learned resonated deeply with him. He realized that mental and emotional strength was not about being invulnerable, but about embracing life's challenges with grace and resilience. "Thank you, Master Jiro," Kenji said, bowing deeply. "I will carry these lessons with me and strive to cultivate the strength of mind and heart." Master Jiro smiled warmly. "Remember, Kenji, the journey to strength is a continuous one. Be patient with yourself and let each step bring you closer." Moral of the story. The moral of the story is that true mental and emotional strength comes from within. It is cultivated through mindfulness, self-compassion, embracing impermanence, and facing fears head-on. By practicing gratitude, living in the present, seeking the support of a community, and nurturing the inner light of resilience, one can navigate life's challenges with grace and fortitude. The journey to strength is ongoing, requiring patience, self-awareness, and a commitment. Thank you for watching. If you found this story inspiring and helpful, please give this video a thumbs up. Share it with your friends and family who might benefit from these teachings. Don't forget to leave a comment below with your thoughts or any personal experiences you'd like to share. And most importantly, subscribe to our channel for more life-changing stories and motivational content. Hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Thank you for your support, and see you in the next video.